Today on Animal Fact Files, we're discussing loons. Loons are a type of waterfowl like a duck or a goose, but they're classified in their own family, separate from these other birds. There are 5 living loon species, and they range throughout the northern hemisphere. In North America, they're more frequently called loons, but throughout Eurasia, they're often called divers. Both these common names have meaning behind them. The name diver comes from their behavior of diving beneath the water's surface to find food. These birds eat fish, insects, and other invertebrates like crustaceans. They can dive upwards of 200 feet deep, though they prefer shallow waters for foraging. They use eyesight to find food, so they rely on clear water to hunt, and hunt during the day. These birds are well equipped for spending nearly all of their time in the water. In fact, as adults, loons have trouble walking on land. Their legs are positioned further back on their body as compared to other waterfowl, so they can only manage a stumbling hobble on land at best. This is where the name loon comes from. They look a little loony trying to get around on land, though there's potentially another meaning behind this common name. Loons have a distinct, mournful call. Here's an example. It's possible the name loon came from a word meaning to moan, and some sources claim this is where the common name comes from. What do you think? Loons are close to large ducks in size, averaging about 2 to 3 feet in length. In weight, however, they're a bit more chunky. Loons average about 10 pounds in weight. Most birds have hollow bones, which help them fly. But loons have solid bones to help them dive beneath the waves. This doesn't mean loons can't fly, though. These birds are fantastic flyers. They just need a large expanse of water for takeoff, thus restricting their habitat to mostly wide-open lakes, ponds, and coastlines. In fact, loons are migratory, often sticking to marine coasts while they travel. Loons look different depending on the time of year. They look more colorful or speckled in their breeding plumage, with duller patterns during the rest of the year. Males are usually slightly larger than females, but in general they appear similar. Their breeding season begins in spring. A pair patrols a territory and builds a nest on an island or peninsula in the water. This helps position the eggs away from predators. Predators to loons include otters, osprey, snapping turtles, gulls, crows, ravens, and more. Humans also pose a threat to these birds by competing for lake space. Male loons defending their territory can even stab each other with fatal pecks. These birds clumsily mate on land, and the female lays 2 eggs at the height of summer. Both parents incubate them, and the chicks hatch a month later. They'll enter the water within their first days of life, but often hitch rides on their parents' backs as they learn the ropes of diving. They're able to fly after 2 to 3 months and become independent. Loons begin breeding by 2 to 3 years of age and have been recorded living 1 to 2 decades in the wild. Outside of the breeding season, and for individuals who have failed nests or aren't quite ready to mate, loons can be seen in larger groups. They migrate during the day and form large flocks at night. For more facts on loons, check out the links below. Give a thumbs up if you learned something new today. Thank you to our patrons, SpikeSpiegel93, Dad, and everyone else for their support of this channel. And thank you for watching Animal Fact Files.